Again at our Pure Results Personal Training. We're here at our studio and I'm going to show you how to do an effective chin-up. There's a lot of variations to this movement and we're going to show you the way that I do a chin-up. And the focus of the chin-up, the way we do it here is to focus on effectively isolating and targeting the back. Now obviously this is a compound movement, so you're not going to isolate it 100%, but we're going to try to take the biceps out of it as much as we can and try to focus on the lats. There are what they call kipping pull-ups and heaves, many different variations of the chin-up, but from a bodybuilding perspective, a chin-up in my view is a lot like a lat pull-down. In a lat pull-down, you're through here, and you're through there in a lat pull down. The chin up variation of that movement is exactly the same. But most people pull straight up, they hunch, and they don't do it a chin like that, primarily because it's really hard. It makes the exercise probably about another 20% harder when you do it with this technique. In saying that, it is literally 50% more effective. Once you've learned the proper technique of how to do it. So let me take you through it. Wide grip, bodyweight chin up. Let's go. We're here, we've adjusted the bench to the right height. We get up into the machine. You gauge your shoulder width, and that's how wide you should go in terms of the width. For my shoulder width, I'm going to hold the bar probably here. I'm going to use a false grip with my thumb going over. For less experienced people, they might want to go a normal grip. I go a full grip, false grip, so I don't pull a lot of forearm and bicep in. I can isolate the back a little more effective when I use the false grip. It's a matter of choice, really. From here, what I'm going to try to do is, from this position, I'm going to stretch. I'm going to isolate and engage the back first. I'm going to pull to the chest, keeping my chest up. This part of your chest, I've pretend there's a hook, and I'm trying to hook this part onto the bar. I'm not going to go very high up because I'm trying to do that, but it isolates the back, it contracts the back much harder. When you think and you mentally rehearse, I'm trying to get, this is the highest part. The shoulders are never the highest part, this is the highest part of the movement. And that's what you've got to think. It might not happen that way, but you've got to think that this is the highest part. Okay? Grab the bar. We're going to go down, we're going to have our legs bent. You can cross over if you want, or have straight. It's much of a muchness. And then we're going to pull to the upper chest. And then we're going to release, come down, stretch, come up, pull, and release. So it goes something like this. And then we'll get into how people do it wrong. But this is the way that I teach you. We'll probably come sideways, maybe through here. Okay. Through here, false grip, cross the legs over, from here. Now from here, what I want to do is I want to lean back a bit from here. That puts me in the correct position. If you start like this, you have to put yourself in the position, but I like putting myself in the position a little bit beforehand. This is a key move, this is a secret here. Here, pull into position, pull to the upper chest. Down, stretch, that key position. I'm not underneath the bar, I'm a little bit away from the bar. Pull up to the upper chest. You don't have to pause at the top. But I'm just doing it to show you the top position. From here, down. That's an effective chin up. What most people do is this. They come straight up, using a lot of biceps. Come over here and I'll show you. They either come straight up. I'm using much more biceps here. I'm pulling in much more forearm, much more biceps. I'm not effectively isolating here. I'm coming straight up. Much easier because now I'm using two muscles. Primarily. You don't want to take this out. I just want to use the lats. So you come off it, pull. Just like a pull down. No difference. Some people, they swing. Now, I don't even know how to swing, but they sort of, I don't know. The more kipping, obviously that's wrong. If this is the type of exercise, there are kipping pull-ups where you use momentum. But for this style, we're not going to do it that way. And most people have their shoulders way too far up when they come up the top. They're not like this, they're like this. They're shrugged. They come up like this. You can't see my neck. I don't feel anything in my back. Horrible. Back, pull it up. Paul's going to demonstrate. It's all in the setup, guys. Oh yeah. What we're going to do, we're going to put the band on him just to give him a little bit added resistance so he can do a few more reps so we can critique him a little bit more. Use the heaviest band, the blue one. And then obviously, if you're going to use the band, you speak to him one knee at a time, nice and easy. As soon as you're in the band, pull the knees back. Okay, one knee at a time, one. Stay away from it so it doesn't kick you. Okay, pull those knees back. Chest out, pull to this part, up. It's coming up like this, see that? Give me 3 more. This is the highest part. Shoulders are down and back, you can see his neck. Engaging the lats, very important. Make sure the knees are pulled backwards. Relax. Okay? That is an effective chin-up. Really engaging the lats hard. So hopefully you learned something and check you soon.